A Tulsa woman is suing the city's code enforcement officers after she says they cut down her garden with no cause. News on 6 crime reporter Lori Fulbright has that story new at 6. Lori?
Well, Terry, Denise Morrison says she has more than 100 plant varieties in her front and backyards and says every one of them is edible and has a purpose. She knows which ones will treat arthritis, which ones will make your food spicy, which ones keep mosquitoes away and treat bug bites, but she says none of that mattered to the city inspectors. These are pictures of Denise Morrison's front and backyards last August, filled with flowers in bloom, lemons, stevia, garlic chives, grapes, strawberries, apple mint, spearmint, peppermint, an apple tree, walnut tree, pecan trees, and much more. She got a letter from the city saying there had been a complaint about her yard. She says she took these pictures to meet with city inspectors, but says they wouldn't listen. So she invited them out so they could point out to her the problem areas.
Everything needs to go.
When she heard they wanted to cut it all down, she called police. The officer issued her a citation so it could be worked out in court. She says she went to court on August 15th and the judge told them to come back in October. But the very next day, she took these pictures of men cutting down most of her plants. This is a before and an after picture of her front flower bed.
I came back like 3 days later, sat in my driveway, cried, and I left.
Denise says she had a problem at her last property with code enforcement, so this time she read the ordinance, which says plants cannot be over 12 inches tall unless they're used for human consumption. So everything she grew could be eaten, which she told inspectors.
Every word out of their mouth was, "We don't care."
Denise says many of the plants that were destroyed she used to use to treat her diabetes, high blood pressure, and arthritis.
Not only is this my plants, my livelihood, but this was also my food. And I was unemployed at the time, so I had no food left, no medicine left. I don't have insurance. So they basically took away my life and my livelihood.
Denise finally went to court last week for that citation she got last August. The garden portion of that citation was dismissed. She did plead no contest to having an inoperable truck in her driveway. She has filed a civil rights lawsuit this week accusing the inspectors of overstepping their authority. I called the city. They told me they have not received a copy of that lawsuit yet, so they cannot comment. Lori Fulbright, News on 6.